Make sure you like and subscribe and enjoy the video. Peace. We gotta talk about something. So let's talk about it. What are we gonna talk about? We are gonna talk about what's going on right now. This marching and this riot. So, this is something, yes, I did switch to PC. This is something that we need to talk about seriously. Because everybody's open to their own opinion. But me, I kind of disagree about what the African Americans and the blacks are doing. I disagree with it. One, this is going way too far. This is going way too far. This is going over the limit. Big over the limit. Over the top. I like how they just did this outer space hub. I kind of like it. This is going way too far. Now let me ask you this. Out of all the black male African Americans that have passed away, it takes George Floyd to make the world basically go World War III. I'm not saying he's not important. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's not important. But it took a man to kneel. A white man to kneel on his neck. For a man to say I can't breathe. And I know y'all probably gonna look at me like I'm stupid. Like he repeatedly said he can't breathe and he acting like, oh, y'all calm. None of that extra stuff. Yes, I know that. I seen the video, but let's talk about another black man that got jumped and shot by two white men. I got jumped and shot by two white men, and it took them like how long? And it took them like how long to get them arrested? Yeah. It was about like a good forever. It took them about like a good forever. Sorry for the long pause. But for real though, and I'm dead serious, this has gone way too far. Now we destroying cars. We destroying cars and we burning down buildings. And we destroying buildings and we looting. For what point are you trying to make here? Now, if I can answer that for you, first thing you gonna say is for George Floyd. If you don't get your lying self up out of here, it ain't for George Floyd. All this looting and all this stealing, this ain't for George Floyd. This is just for you. This is for you. You're selfish. You're being selfish. That's what you're doing right now. You're being selfish. And you're being a little bit immature. Now let's just think about it. Since there's mostly grown people in this. Since there's mostly grown people in this protest. Now let me tell you something. And this is coming from a 15-year-old. This is coming from a 15-year-old. Since, not from what I saw, any 15-year-old is standing up and talking against it. So I am. Freedom of speech. I'm taking advantage of it. So, don't say this is for George Floyd. No, it ain't. This is for you. Because you're being selfish right now. This is for my grown people who has been in this protest and who has been marching and raising their fist up. Now, why are you looting? What's the point of this looting? What is the point? What's the point of you looting, my guy? What's the point? And I already know. Yeah, you probably gonna say you ought to prove something, but all you proving is that you're a criminal. That's all you proving. You proving that you're a criminal. You ain't making the world a better place. You making it worse. More worse than how it already is. Now let's say you let's say you ain't got kids now. But then in your near future you have, let's say, a little son and daughter, 2 kids. Son and a daughter. Now your son and daughter, they bored. They been running around the house, you yelling your face off, telling them to sit down. All that stuff. Let's say they about like 4. The boy's 4, the girl is 5. Let's say that. And they tell you that they are bored. You get a little bit offended, but then you ask them, and they're like, they're bored and they want some toys. Now, if I remember correctly, a Target got tore down, not from construction men, but from the people. But from the people who were controlled by anger and hate. Who were controlled by anger and hate. And now you decide to give them, you decide to go to the store and get them a toy. Which store exactly? Well, I just said it. Target. A store that has been torn down by you and a couple other people. You pull up, not even to the parking lot. You see what used to be Target, which is now just a pile of rubble. A whole bunch of rubble. And your baby girl asks you, or your little girl asks you, Daddy, Mommy, what happened? Uncle, Auntie, what happened? You can't lie to your kids. You can't lie to them. That's what you gotta do. You gotta tell them the truth. You gotta tell them what happened. You gotta tell them what happened. Oh God. Hit. Thank you. You gotta tell them what happened. Edit. Thank you. Please. Thank you. You gotta tell them what happened. And you can't lie to them. You can't. Because somebody gonna tell the truth. Somebody gonna tell them the truth. But somebody gonna tell the truth. I know I repeated that like 10 times. Or like 3. But if you don't tell them the truth, then somebody else will. And you ain't gonna like how that truth be told. So you gotta tell them Daddy or Mommy was angry. And me and my selfish ways started to loot and destroy the community. Because it ain't just buildings that are getting tore down. It's cars, houses, homes. Come on, man. You say you being grown? You saying you manning up? I'm 15. Y'all grown adults. I know I should be maturing, but y'all should already be more mature. Y'all should know how to act. And I bet y'all did all that talking about being a leader. Y'all did all that talk, telling other people to be a leader, but then you end up being a follower. And it's sad that this is coming from a 15-year-old little kid. From a 15-year-old kid. And this ain't coming from no adult. That I heard. That I have heard. All them little speeches that I seen, they were out on them streets. And I am black myself. I am an African American. Yes. I am upset. But I am not angry. Because I am also a Christian. And I believe in God and I believe in the Bible. And the Bible also says that you have to forgive. Because we want to say that we want to go to heaven and not to the lake of fire. But then we can't even forgive. Even though if you don't forgive, that is a sin. Now, as hard as this may be for some African Americans to hear, I forgive him. Because we want to say how, Jesus died on the cross. But when Jesus had the nails in his hands, the nails in his feet, hanging up on the cross, that he was carrying on his back, he was asking God to forgive them, for they know not what they do. These people don't know what they're doing. They are controlled by anger. It don't say you're not. Because if you weren't, this will not be happening. This will not be happening. This won't be happening. Community destruction is not the way. It ain't the way. Normally, if you're around my age, you'll be out in the streets, selling drugs, killing people, doing all that. But it said I am inside. And I'm not even using violence to speak against this. I'm not even using violence. Because violence is not the way. And it won't be the way. It isn't. It's just sad how the world is now. About how we want to solve everything with violence now. And racism, and another thing is, racism has been around for a long time. It's been around for a long time. Super long time. One of the number one things that teachers be teaching us. Cough, cough, slavery. Maybe even before that. Who knows? Maybe even before that. Who knows? I don't know. I might just research it. I might just look it up. I might just research it. I might just look it up. to see if slavery against blacks, slavery against blacks were around. I don't want to just say slavery in general because I know there was slavery back in the Egyptian days. I was watching a video on TikTok. Sorry for that long pause, but I was watching a video on TikTok. A female and her boyfriend were sitting there. Had the echo dot in the boyfriend's hand. And they was asking Echo some questions. One of them being, Echo, are you racist? Echo said no. Echo said no. Another question that I remember. Echo, do Black Lives Matter? Now this response is so crazy because it's crazy how technology know how to act, but us as people don't even know. Us as people don't know. She said Black Lives Matter. Feels like everybody should be treated fairly and equally, and more stuff after that. I don't remember exactly what she said. It's funny how technology know how to act, but us as humans don't know how to act. And us humans, we've been around longer than technology. We've been around longer than technology. Facts. Oh snap, I'm over here thinking there's a wall. Hold on. Gotta rotate it. Oh. No, now I gotta destroy it. Hold on. Good. Alright, there it is. Technology know how to act, but we don't? And we've been around longer than technology? Humans been around longer than technology. Yes. Yes, we have. If you do not believe me, look it up. Humans have been around longer than technology. Eddie could. But bro, it's sad. It's sad. And then we want to say how we don't want to be in World War III and all that extra over dramatic stuff. When us humans might cause it. Yes, you heard me correctly. We might cause it. Because we want to destroy property. Sorry, my mouse was being stupid. But we want to destroy property. Other people's property that they paid good money for. We want to destroy houses, destroy buildings that people pay for. Cars, houses, buildings. Something that you will need in your near future. And then you're going to be sitting there looking stupid when that building is getting rebuilt. If it ever does. That's not an example you want to set. You can't say you want to be a leader and you following what the people are doing. You can't say that. say that. Because you just can't. Build squares, thank you. I'll take that. No, I won't. I tried to freaking edit and jump at the same time. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Edit. Oh my god. That's the slowest it ever took me to get past that. But yeah, if you want this to be solved, let it be solved the right way. Yes, it will take a while, but I would rather wait for a long time for right justice than violent justice. If we want the world to be a better place, we cannot solve it with violence. We can't solve it with violence. Because violence is in the way, and violence is going to lead you somewhere where you don't want it to lead you. Believe me. I'm not going to say I know, because that would be a lie. But something tells me it's going to lead you somewhere where you don't want it to lead you. I arrest my case. You guys have a nice and blessed day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.